Hello and welcome to the stream. I am DDF Racer, and it's that time of month again. Virtual Endurance Championship time to be specific, and we are going to be going racing today at the 6 hours of NOLA. Now, this isn't a particularly well-known track. It's based in Louisiana, and it's been maybe used for a couple of IndyCar races, and as Olaf points out in chat, it's not had particularly good races. So which is why we have taken nearly 20 LMP2 cars and 20 GTE cars to it today for, like I said, a 6-hour race. It's incredibly hard to pass. It's incredibly hard to get a clean lap in. It's a short lap, so there's lots of traffic as well. So it's going to be it's going to be an interesting race. Lots of traffic, lots of backs and forwards. Hopefully none of that spinning around, putting it in the fence, screen freezing business. Because this is rFactor 2, I'm not going to be using my VR headset. I will be using my real eyes and a monitor today. Because VR in rFactor 2 is just screwed up beyond recognition. Sorry, Studio 397, it is. I tried practicing with VR for the week leading up to this event, and it was great, you know? It was absolutely fantastic, you know, no freezes, no nothing. And then yesterday, the day before the race, my final practice session, I had 4 freezes in like an hour, like 4 screen freezes in like an hour. So it's like, okay, I gotta learn how to drive this thing on a monitor again. So, Olaf, Sticky, morning Nick. Yeah, Bjorn, I would very much rather be staying in bed because, as Olaf points out, I do look a little bit tired. Because it is currently 5:52 AM in the morning, and yeah, my voice hasn't quite kicked into work yet. I've had my coffee. There's still a little bit of coffee left, so I might finish that off in a minute. And I got a nice big glass of water just to keep myself hydrated. But yeah, it's one of the fun of doing, one of the part of the joy of doing these virtual endurance championship races. Everybody's based in Europe. I'm like one of the token Aussies that goes racing. When I say token Aussie, I mean there's a few Aussies. Nick De Silva, hey, hello, my brother from down under. Okay. These are actual lights, by the way. I can change the colour of these, Jason. I just have them on yellow at the moment because yellow is SPEEDYMITE, and SPEEDYMITE is the team I'm racing for. So I could quite easily change them over to say blue, maybe. Yeah, that looks alright. I'll change. I'll keep it like that. But if I turn all the lights off, you can't see me, and the frame rate tanks in my webcam, so I thought I'd keep it like that. Okay, well, my stint is going to start in about... I don't know.
The guy behind has just done a 131.31.
I'm in a practice server right now. I'm not in the race server, because the way the Virtual Endurance Championship works, you can't just go straight on and sit on the race server, because they need to try and keep it as free as possible. So I'm in a practice server right now, and I will jump onto the real thing in about half an hour, maybe? If that. I have the guys on TeamSpeak, obviously very important Potato who's in chat right now, and also Ossy. Out of the team is Lazarus Philipparkos. He is now switched over to GTE, so he will not be sharing the car with me, so you won't get any random Greek guy going aye 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 and the voice comes every 10 minutes because someone holds him up in traffic. Love you lads. No, Ossy's going to be with us today, and he is possibly one of the driest people I've ever met. Like, as in, just you can't tell if he's joking or not, and that makes it even better because it makes the burns even sicker, and yeah, the humour even drier. Anyway, so I'm going to bring him in on TeamSpeak. I won't really introduce myself too much because Ossy's driving and Yele is looking out for him on track. So I'm just going to bring him in nice and subtly and say hi, and that's it. Not make too much of a big fuss because I don't want to distract him. But I need to hear that so I can hear the call for when it's my turn to go racing. So let me actually switch over to spectator view so you can see what I'm doing.
The guy behind has just done a 123.84.
There we go. Okay. Right, let's bring in TeamSpeak.
Sound resumed.
Ah, the Porsche GT. Your name here, racing.
Ah, yeah. I see.
Hey, Yellow. Hey, Ossy.
Hello.
Hey.
Just like to let you know the stream is now live for you guys, so feel free to swear even more than normal if you want.
I mean, it's just like Tuesdays. So.
Yep, exactly. Been looking at the live tracker, it's going alright so far. You guys are doing an awesome job.
Yeah. You guys are coming up to 1 GT, then a bit of space, then 2 GTs, so you might get a chance here.
Why did they pick this one? Because the chicane. Actually, let's have a look. I can actually show you now because rFactor 2 UI tends to work. So, look. Those that are... Oh, you can't even really see it on the left hand side. It's behind the chat. But we have a nice big honking straight, a fast first chicane, 2 back-to-back hairpins, and then a really fast back section before a flat-out chicane. Not in traffic because the rear of the car stalls out, and you go whoop round. Actually, do you know what? I'll show you a lap. This is a practice service, so let's go back to watch. Go to camera, and let's have a lap with Roman Yakubovic. So here he is. So he's in the number 3 Black Hawk Pescara. He's practicing for Div 1, so I'll bring this onto the big screen. You can see Roman there coming down the main straight. And he's still going down the main straight. And still going down the main straight. You brake just after the 400 meter marker down to second gear, tip it into the right, take lots of curb on the exit, and then this is absolutely flat out in third, up to fourth. Keep it to the right hand side, brake just before the 300 down to first gear, late shift down to first gear, tip it into the left, and then keep it to the left hand side, brake just before the curb on the right, and then back down to first again, nice late apex, and then boom, go, absolutely flat out, to the left, and then just before the curb on the left hand side, fourth gear, lift off slightly, tip it in, use some of the exit curb again, just after the grass, brake down to second, turn. Connection dropped a little bit. Turn into second. Do not hit that curb on the inside there.
Super annoyed that guy in
Absolutely
front
flat out now. Absolutely flat out.
Spots.
And this is the horrible, horrible chicane if you're in traffic. Keep it over to the right on the curb here, and then late turn and do not touch that inside curb. Do not run wide. Thread the needle.
And there's a GT come out.
Down towards the final chicane. Brake just between 400 and 300. Boom. Late second gear. Tip it in. You want to brake early here because you got to hug the apex here. Don't run it wide to the right. Keep it to the left, and then tip it in again. Don't hit that curb on the inside. Run it wide. So I'm going to just feather the throttle here. Late apex and back onto the main straight. Don't run over that curb on the left-hand side or the line. You will get a cut track. And that's a lap of NOLA, and that is about 1 minute 23, 1 minute 24. That's all there is to it, guys. So we're going to be doing that for about 2 hours. So let me go and drive it myself. So I give you guys a bit more idea of what I'm doing. My expected race lap time is about a 1 minute 23.5. That is a good race pace. Can we keep it up? I don't know. Looks like traffic. The hypercars have been dropped, JT. A few people pulled out from hypercars in the top division. We're in division 2 or 3, by the way, because we're not super fast. So they've reallocated all the hypercar drivers into LMP2s because there was literally like 5 cars left and it's a bit of a joke class. Anyway, let's pause the music and let's go and actually do a little lap as well. I also want to say thank you so much to everybody who's tuned in so far, nearly 40 people. That's absolutely nuts, and I haven't even turned a lap yet. So thank you so much, wherever you are, whatever time it is. Great to have you here. If you enjoy the race today, don't forget to leave it a like. I will have my chat on the screen to keep an eye on what you're saying. I'll do my best to keep up, but it's going to be a pretty frantic race, so I do apologise in advance if I can't keep up with all of your messages today. And of course, most importantly, I am wearing my yellow socks for SPEEDYMITE! What a horrible pit lane this is. Obviously this is the practice server, and you get put in the end garage on the practice server, which means you have to do an Austin Powers style turn to get out, but this is the main pit lane, because I know that most American circuits have like a paddock area that feeds out into the pits, and the pits are just used for, you know, they don't have garages, so there's kind of that
It exit is clear.
kind of that split. But let's go and do a lap ourselves then. Cold tyres, cold brakes. So just to remind you guys, this is practice.
Sector 1 is clear.
This is a practice server. This is the race server. I'm waiting for the call on TeamSpeak to jump onto the race server and start to spectate. Because then I will spectate and take over the car from Ossy, who's currently driving. Yele started the race. Very important potato started the race. So he's done his stint. Ossy's finishing his stint. And then I'll bring it home for the final 2 hours-ish. So it's currently 6 AM local. The race finishes at 8 AM local. I'll be jumping in any time now. See what I mean about traffic? It's horrible. The GTEs are so much slower. I should be going flat out through there.
Car right, clear right.
But I'm not.
Clear.
So it's going to be a lot of traffic avoidance skills today. And I'll do one lap, and then I'll hang around, and I'll wait. Wait to hear the call.
How many laps, Ossy?
11.
11 remaining.
Yeah, 23 litres, 22 litres, just like right now.
Excellent. If you guys want to follow the live timing of the race, there is a link in the video description called live timing. Click that. It's a position tracker and
That's
a map
left and right.
for everybody on the circuit right now. Including our car, the number 248 SPEEDYMITE LMP2.
It's quick.
Honestly, this track is just like threading the needle. It's taking so much concentration, especially because I'm not in VR. Like, driving on a monitor is so unnatural to me. It takes a lot of practice. As Sticky can attest to, because he was there for my 4-hour private live stream yesterday when I was
You
doing
are a lot faster than the cars in front, by the way.
my system's checking, getting everything set up after switching from VR. Sticky was there to keep me company through most of it, and yeah, I think I did 150 laps
Looks like P15's
to
been
try and get up to speed.
Both cars in front in the pits.
Sector 3 times okay.
Use so much curb on the exit. Thanks again for yesterday, by the way, Sticky. You probably saw every emotion that I've ever had. Joy, frustration, rage, despair, excitement. I don't know. That's all the ones I can think of right now. But thanks for your help yesterday, man.
Sector 1 time is good.
That corner is horrible. That corner is absolutely disgusting. Because you do not want to hit that curb on the inside, because if you do, the car gets launched into the SPEEDYMITE space program. There's no coming back.
Sector 2 time is quick.
I wouldn't quite go that far, JT. If I can finish the race without having a 3-minute pit stop for repairs, maybe I'll have that emotion then. Because every race we've done so far this season has been an absolute mess.
Sector 3 time is fast.
Kill the engine, bring it to a stop in the runoff, because that was our
Go and validate this lap. Track limits.
best lap, 23.156 in the practice session. So, let's bring it back. And I think it's almost time to go on the server. Let's have a look, actually. So yeah, don't forget, guys, you can have a look at the live timing. I'll show you on the screen right now. So, this is my desktop. This is what I see. Because I have some overlays on track. Okay, so I have I basically see the HUD that you see. I got my chat is on the right hand side. I'm going to bring in the live timing here. Oh, that's my YouTube analytics. You don't want to see that. So Division 2 live timing has decided to crash. It's thinking about it. Less than expert racer. That is very true. I like that. I do like that a lot. Okay, so you can see here, this is the live tracker. So if you guys want to see this, this is real-time data right now. So where are we? 248. We're the blue 248. So that one there? No, that's 238.
Give a warning when you have 7 laps, Ossy, so then can start joining.
So Ozzy's going through the chicane right now.
15 litres left.
There he is.
So that is about 7 laps.
He's coming up
Yeah,
to the
then
261.
start joining.
Roger that. He's coming up to GT there, and then if you scroll down, you can see all the times. And we are currently in... where are we? 6th! We're in 6th at the moment, but we're about to come in for a pit stop, so we'll see how that goes. Now close that window, bring it back over here because that's where that window belongs, and I'll switch it back to rFactor 2 mode. I want to quit the server, and I'm going to join
That's the end of the session.
the VEC server. Wow, that's bright. When rFactor quits, it goes straight to a white screen. Okay. So let's find the server. There is a specific race server. The chat is a little bit distracting sometimes, Mark, but if I don't have it here... Hang on. I don't want to join Division 3. Oh, Danny, we're not doing VR today, mate. Let me just shift this out the way. Jump to VEC Division 2, that's what we want. Cool. I want this one. Join, okay, cool. Bing. And we join the server. I want to spectate. Edmund Trevelyan Johnson, welcome to the stream, sir. We are now joining the server to go racing in the Division 2 of the Virtual Endurance Championship. I hope the Zancho boys are going okay, mate. Might take a little while to load in. Will RF2 bin it before the 6 is up? It seems pretty stable so far on the desktop version, on the Pancake version, should I say. I've ditched VR completely. Yeah, no Streamlabs today actually, so let's have a squiz, see if this is working. See if I can kick it into life. Come on, Streamlabs, are you there? Olaf Labs is here just in case. The initial shock of the menus is wearing off a little bit, Danny. Some things they do really well, some things they don't. One of the things that doesn't work really well is there's a big empty space down in the bottom left hand corner of the screen where my webcam is, which is good for my webcam because it's good for streaming. I'm not hiding anything. But the chat used to be there. Now if you get any important race messages, they're going to show up in the top right of the screen, but you have to click a window to see them. So that's a bit odd. But I do like the new multi-class, the new driver swap thing. You literally click on passenger and you select who you want to ride with. Hello John Miller, welcome to the stream. So you select passenger. I want to drive on board with Ossy. I want to select Ossy. There we go. So that is now the car we're going to be driving with.
Alright, 3 laps then I'm in.
Okay, I've just passengered you, Ossy, so just confirm that's coming up riding with.
Yep.
Lovely. Let's move that out the way. Switch that off. So that is Ossy. That is the car I'm going to be taking over. He's currently making his way through some GTE traffic. Paracetamol, when do I race? Well, I'm racing right now. Ossy has got 3 laps remaining. So he's going to be coming in the pits very shortly. And then I'm going to take over the car and do my stint for the next 1 hour 50 or so, I believe. Ignore the timer in the bottom right, that's the practice timer that I was on before.
Probably gonna catch 4 more cars before you pit.
When I actually get in the car, the data will sort of kick into life and then it'll be time to go. But I'm doing this race today, Paracetamol. I also do races on Tuesday and Wednesday evenings in Australian time. So if you're in the UK or Europe, then that's Tuesday, Wednesday mornings. And I upload videos kind of in between as and when. I'm currently going through my early stages of iRacing.
Alright, pit stop set up for you.
Yeah, currently going through my early stages of iRacing. Sorry, I just had a message pop up then. And I upload videos about them as well. I don't tend to stream iRacing, I tend to record them and then upload them after the fact. So yeah, that's it really. Thanks, Nick! Oh, the nerves are starting to kick in now. We're in 6th position. It's the best best car I've had all season. As in the best position it's been handed over to me in. Honestly, Yele and Ossy have been doing a cracking job. I'm gonna have a big drink of water before we get in the car. Sorry, before I get in the car, someone left a rather ratty comment on one of my videos the other day. Because I said, we're on pole! And they went off at me in the comments saying, it's not we, it's I. You haven't got a team of mechanics, you haven't got a team of drivers doing the work for you. You got pole, not we. But what do you think about that, guys? Is it we? Or is it I? Like, are we getting in the car or am I getting in the car? Because when I do these races, I always do it with you guys. I always feel like it's...
Alright, in this lap, Daniel.
Thanks, Ossy. I always feel like we're doing it together, you know? So, I don't know. It's we, it's we, isn't it? Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Wushel. Ed, squiz is basically to have a look. So, yeah, I thought it was we as well, Paracetamol Lesson Expert. I was a bit confused by that comment. And I guess it's just force of habit from doing live streams, you know? I say, okay, here we go into the first corner. Okay, we're on pole, because we're doing it together. So when I record a video offline and there's no chat, I still say we. And obviously this guy didn't like it for some reason. I don't know. Okay, Olaf. As long as I finish the race with no incidents, that is all I care about today. That's all I want to do. So I'm going to start getting in focus now. I'm going to think about this because this is Ossy driving the car. This isn't me. Hands off. And we're going to see what we can do. We're going to see what we can do, guys. I am very nervous. Awesome job, Ossy.
Really great job. Then you're probably gonna come out in P11, but we are off sequence with some people in front of us, so you might gain some places.
Sounds good.
And yeah, amazing stint, Ossy. Really well done.
And well done for quality in the start of the race as well too, Yele.
Yeah, it could have been better, but yeah. We're not dead, that's what counts.
My voice is alright, Wushel. Well, my voice feels alright. It's just very early in the morning. It's 6:10 AM or 6:13 AM. Ossy, it doesn't say I'm taking control of the car. Is that fine?
No, that is not okay. Why does it not say that? I was pretty sure I had you selected as driver. It's just giving me another tank of fuel. I'm gonna have to come straight in.
Is there a maximum stint limit?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I'm close to, what is it, 70% of the race or something, Jelly?
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking frustrating. Sorry, guys.
It's all good.
I
It's
was
all
so
good.
sure I'd set that properly.
Is it giving you tires?
Yeah, fuel and tires.
Well, how are you about doing a single and then putting that in?
Yeah, don't compromise the race. If you can do another stint and it's not going to go over your limit, do a single and I'll bring it home with a double.
Okay.
Because that should still be within 70%.
Okay, so it looks like Ossy forgot to select me in the driver swap menu, which means that I am not going in the car just yet. Oh no.
Sorry about that, Daniel.
Hey, that's alright, as long as the race isn't wrecked, I'm not too fussed. We had to make that stop anyway, that's fine, we've not lost anything, man. It's all good.
You're allowed to do 4.2 hours is 70%.
Strategy. Okay. Wait for him to get on the straight.
Do you remember when you got in?
Hour 20 something mark.
Oh, this isn't my data, by the way, Jason, because I'm not driving the car. It hasn't kicked into life yet. So this is my data from practice. Excuse me. Yeah, you won't be anywhere near that 4-hour limit for sure.
Yeah, no, because you would have to have come in at like the 1 hour mark to get over the 4-hour limit. Plus you have 1/5 of an hour left as well.
So yeah, I guess
Three-way fucking fight continues, but these guys are both ahead.
I guess it's a DDF Q&A session.
Both of the cars ahead, so it's all for position. Come on, you can get him. You're faster.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna jump out of the car again, so I can get some data on screen.
By the way, thank do get out of the server.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave again, aren't I?
Yes.
Yep, sorry.
Okay. Thanks. Yep, got to get off the server because, like I said, they are very strict on who can do what. You can't just hang around and spectate on the server if you're not driving because they need to keep the loads to a minimum because there's a lot of people. There's like 45 cars in the race. Let me put some music back on. There's like 45 cars in the race with each car having like 3 drivers. So when you multiply that, you're looking at...
use those tires also, you
Okay.
have to do them up for
135 drivers, basically. Is that right? Let's have a look. So let's do a Q&A session, guys. Let's just have that. So let me put it back to this view here to get rid of the overlays. Okay, let's have a look through chat. Sorry about this, guys. So yeah, come back in about half an hour if you're just here for the racing. I'm gonna favorite that VEC Division 2 server. Yeah, if you're here for the racing, come back in about half an hour or so. If you're here for the DDF, just general hanging out, then I'm here right now. So let's go and do a Q&A. Less than expert racing, is it an African
Clear
swallow?
of traffic for the moment.
It depends if it's carrying it under the dorsal fin.
You have one GT on the back straight now, the other 2 are coming to the last corner now.
Blasic81, am I going to try AMS anytime soon? I've tried AMS 2 before, and the initial feelings, the initial thoughts of it was great. It had a lot of potential, but it was still early access. I purchased the support package for them, so I got the season pass for a couple of years. I got the early access version, and I must be honest, I'm not getting much out of my money because I hardly ever really do AMS 2 because it just doesn't click for me. Like, I enjoyed making those first AMS 2 videos because I thought there's a lot of potential here, and it just kind of hasn't happened. It just kind of hasn't happened, really, to be honest. It always seems to be, okay, we're gonna fix it. Okay, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna improve this. We're gonna improve that. And don't get me wrong, it is an absolutely fantastic sim, but sometimes things just don't click. You know, you can't explain why you don't like something. You just don't like it.
GT's in front at the S's now.
And it's not that I don't like it. It's just that I prefer other sims to it. Sticky is right. I should probably do more ACC. But I also need more time. I'm just so short on time at the moment. So, actually, to go back to your question, Blasic81.
Oh, sorry, no swearing.
To go... You can swear as much as you want, guys. I've done Tuesday Thunder with the Aussie guys. You're fine. Yeah, to go back to your question, I'll probably go back to AMS2 in the future just to see what it's like, but I wouldn't make it my main sim. That's for sure. Okay, let's have a look. What other questions did we have? Who have we got? Do I know about Snafu? Yes. That's pretty much what's happening in the VC right now. It's, yes. That's it. Wushel was watching my iRacing video earlier while eating dinner, and that was a oh, thank you, man. Smooth and clean. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There is another iRacing video going up very soon. After this race, it's going to be like 8:30 AM in the morning for me, and I'm going to go and finish the edit for that because I recorded it just after doing my first iRacing video, and I had a guest along with me by the name of
Yes.
I think Ozzy's happy. That's a good shout, Greg. I could actually probably stream Ozzy's perspective from Discord. Yes, I could do that. That's good. That's good.
Come on, guys. All right, we're back in this.
Car in front of the pits.
Okay, Ozzy's good. Okay, more questions. I got a special guest on for iRacing, Wushel. Aidan Millwood. He's going to be in the video, so that's good. I've answered that one, less than expert. What is my car choice for next Wednesday? It's going to be GTE. Excuse me, not GT3. I'm going to be driving the Audi GT3 in the Dubai 2 hours of race room. Or race room 2 hours of Dubai, should I say. Because new content. I want to rep the new content. I want to see what it's all about. I think the best way to test a new car is to do a 2-hour race with it. So I'm going to be doing that. Why is SMR the best team in iRacing? I didn't know SPEEDYMITE had a team in iRacing. I'm part of the Zancho team in iRacing, Yele. The GT3, Wushel. There's a new GT3 Audi R8 LMS in race room, so I'm going to be racing that on Wednesday's Enduro because it's a TCR GT3 multi-class. SPEEDYMITE doesn't. I didn't know SPEEDYMITE was in iRacing, Yele. Oh, Daytona 24, of course. Oh, in that case, why is SPEEDYMITE the best team in iRacing? Because it is. Because it has you guys in it. Okay. Greg Hall, can you show Ozzy stream from Discord? The answer to that is definitely yes. And I think that's all the questions. Sticky said we need a DDF championship with the community. I love that idea. Answers in my Discord, please, or suggestions in my Discord. Let's have a look. Cody81, hello! Alright, let's go and see if we can load up Ozzy's stream on Discord. Where are we?
You have those two GTs in front, then a bit of a gap, then a group of 3, and then another group of 3.
There we go. Let me see how I can get this working on screen right now. So this is Ozzy's race. I just need to create a new window. Where are we? Window capture. Because I want to put my desktop on because it's got all my chat on it as well. So window capture. Boom. Do we have Discord video? Discord video full.
What happened to the Musto car that caused him to spin in the first place?
Good question, I'll look.
Ozzy. Sorry, I'm just doing some stream admin in real time here, guys. I'm going to set up Ozzy's race.
You're in for a treat. This car is hooked when it's on fresh tyres.
Sweet, sweet music in my ears there, Ozzy. Thanks, man. Where's Discord? Not that one. Discord, where are you? RF2 voice channel. Is it that one? Yes, it's that one. Cool. Okay. Boom. Alright, let me just transform, stretch the screen, and then move it into the back so that everything else is ahead of it. There we go. Yay! There is Ozzy's car in the race right now. And Ozzy is in VR. Stephen Co. Yeah, true, man. True. I need to make some breakfast. Actually, no, I don't need to make breakfast for Mrs. DDF this morning. Because Mrs. DDF is...
Ossy just got into the back of that GT.
Ozzy is... No, sorry, Ozzy. Mrs. DDF's gone out for breakfast with her friends this morning. So I'll see her after the race, and then that's it. I don't have to make breakfast for her.
I'll take it.
Yeah, Ozzy's driving in VR, and Ozzy has no issues because he's not streaming it. He doesn't have SimHub, Crew Chief, or any of that stuff going. He's got probably got a better computer than me as well. He doesn't have a potato computer. But this is Ozzy's car. It's a shame I can't get the audio from it. Does it have audio? No, it doesn't have audio, unfortunately. So I'm gonna play this music out in a second, and I'm gonna go and watch Mr. Ozman, and see if I can put the live timing up as well. Actually, need to use my own link for that. But seriously, guys, thank you so much for watching. Bushel. I see what you did there. So thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for sticking with it. Had a little bit of a issue where Ossy didn't select me for the driver swap. He didn't, when he came into the pits, he didn't select me in the driver swap in the pit menu.
Oh, crashed up to turn 6.
So he's had to go and do another stint. But it's fine, because we had to do another stint anyway. I was going to go in and do a double, and then do a single stint at the end on fresh tyres. So what we've done is we've just reshuffled the race to take advantage of Ossy's mishap. He's on fresh tyres, and he's going to go and do the single stint now, and then I just jump in at the end and do the double. So we haven't lost anything at all. It just means that I'm not jumping into the car as soon as I thought I would. So this is Ossy's perspective. You can see right now, this is Ossy's race in real time. And if you want to keep up with the timing of the race, there's a link in the video description to the live timing. I'm looking at that right now. So we're currently running in 8th place. The 2 cars ahead of us need to make pit stops, and Ossy is about 30 seconds behind both of them. He's managed to get past Max Scholten and Daniele Vella. They're about 2.5 seconds behind. They were for position. Now we are not on the lead lap. We're a couple of laps down. So I think realistically we might... actually, I don't know. We're only just a couple of laps down. We're only a couple of laps down. So, I don't know, we could maybe get more positions. The Zansho LMP2 car is in 4th position. They've been very fast.
Car behind could have cut track. Last lap.
So it's interesting. It's interesting. I'm going to pause the music for now. Very true, less than expert racing. Actually, no, I'm going to pause the music. I'm going to put some other music on in the background, just to fill up the gaps for a little bit. Okay. Anyone who's just joining the stream, yeah, we're not racing just yet. Our stint has been pushed back for another stint, accidentally, because the driver select feature was not activated in time. So let's have a look at the chat. Less than expert racing would love to see...
How long's left in the race?
1 hour 32.
Left in the race?
Yes, 1 hour and 32 minutes and 45 seconds at the moment.
Code 81, yes I did. I did release that video. About 6 months ago I posted a video on my first impression
And
of
what was the
Fantech
max
pedals.
drive time?
4.2 hours, so 4 hours and a bit over 10 minutes.
Fantech pedals are going to do a video comparing it to
So
my
basically,
Logitech with telemetry.
if you would have gotten in at the exact hour mark, you could drive till exactly. You could drive till past an hour, past an hour left. So you're fine.
Okay.
It did. I'll see if I can find a link for you, Code 81. Bear with me. It's here somewhere. Content. Fanatec.
You cannot, however, pull the same shit again.
Here we go. I'm getting the link for you now. Okay, Code 81, I'm going to post that in chat for you. And it was quite an interesting video,
Yes,
actually. Because I didn't expect it to have the results it did, and I won't spoil it for you. Wushel, I hope this is not too technical. What did you set up for your Fanatec pedals? Did I change anything in the calibration and in-game settings for Race Room and other sims? Race Room I didn't touch. Race Room I kept exactly the same, because the calibration tool for Fanatec is separate. So basically you have a pressure calibration piece of software, so you activate it when you first install your pedals, when you first plug them in, and then you basically press down how hard you want 100% brake pressure to be, and then it remembers that. I had to tweak the dead zones a bit because on these pedals, when you put the accelerator and the clutch down at the same time, I just realised you can't see my feet. When you put your accelerator and your clutch down at the same time, the brake registers like 3%, 4%, so I had to cut a little bit of the brakes off. I don't know why it does that, but that's just what it does. Rebel Racer 8000, has the race started yet? Yes, the race is about 4.5 hours deep. I was meant to be driving the car about 20 minutes ago, but my co-driver accidentally forgot to switch the driver swap on in the pit stop, so he's gone out to do another single stint on fresh tyres, and then I'll come in and I'll do a double and bring it to the end. This is his view right now, so this is what he can see, so I'm keeping an eye on it because he's streaming it on Discord. I can't keep it on this. I can't stay in the server due to player limits. They only allowed so many people on the server at one time. That's it really. Ricardo, hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you for your ongoing, continued awesome support, man. I know you joined for the Race Room Wednesday ranked stuff a couple of months ago now, but you've stuck around for all the other stuff as well, and that's awesome. Thank you, man. I really appreciate your support. Big support. How late is it? Well, it's not late. It's early. It's 6:30 AM. I went to bed at 9 last night just to get into the habit for the race. You know, I have to adjust my sleeping patterns for these VEC races. Which is good, because now I was awake at 4:15 with a coffee and getting everything set up.
Next
4 AM.
GT coming to the final section of corners.
So I'm a little bit tired. That's why my voice sounds a bit scratchy. I hadn't read that, Wushel. You can change the brake camera.
Pressing on the guys in front at all, or is it pretty stagnant?
More of a...
I think you're coming slightly closer.
I am awake, Paul Kirby. That's the
Kinda hard
important
to
thing.
tell because the guy in front just had a cut track last lap, but you're catching the guy in front of that, so I'm guessing you're getting closer.
JT, would you say I'm more of a touring car, GT, open wheel, or prototype kind of guy? That's a really good question. Excuse me. I definitely started off as an open wheel kind of guy because I grew up on Formula 1 games. And I always do like going back to an open wheel car. Whether it's a Formula 4, Formula 1, an Indy car. I like the Indy car in Race Room, that's good. I love the push to pass, the turbo sounds, all that kind of stuff. But since sim racing, excuse me, over the past few years, I wouldn't say I have a favourite. I like to keep it as varied as possible because one of the good things about sim racing is you can literally go and just jump in any car and drive any car. And when I was a lot younger, I was very much an open wheel kind of snob. You know, oh, single seaters are the best cars in the world. GT cars are slow, they're just boring. Ugh, you know, it's not an exciting kind of race, but you drive them and you get an appreciation for them because you think, oh, I'm really good in Formula 1 cars. I'll go and jump in a GT and I'll smash it. No, you jump in a GT car and you're absolutely humiliated because you don't have the grip that you're used to. You don't have the straight line speed that you're used to. You actually have to use proper driving technique and weight management instead of just...
Not bad.
What was that? Ricardo! Oh, thank you. Thank you for the €2, man. That will more than cover my coffee. Thank you, sir. That is very, very much appreciated. You absolute legend, you. Yeah, Paul Kirby, GT3 is hard. People think GT3 is easy. It's easier than some touring cars, but it's still hard. It's still pretty difficult, and I have a big respect for that. And I want to try and get as many variations of races on the channel as possible. And that's why I like racing with OzNZ Sim Racing and doing the Tuesday Thunders, because every week it's a new combo, and it just forces you to drive things that you wouldn't normally drive. And I think because of that, I'm a better driver, because it gives me an understanding of how cars behave in general, as opposed to just driving a specific car. But that's why I signed up for the prototypes for this season, because I haven't really done much prototype racing. And I want to do some prototype racing. Because last year I did the VLMC, which was a GT3 Aston Martin. So I'm just keeping an eye on Ossy's race here. Yeah, GT3 is easy but hard to race, because it is easy, because everybody's firing in, you know, full beans into the corners. Ah, Greek Gamer 90, hello! Welcome to the stream. First time you caught me live. Yeah, the time zones are a bit funky because I'm based in Australia, even though I have an English accent. But these races with the VEC are great because it's in your time zone. It's not so great for me because, like Ricardo has just pointed out,
Car front is a few laps behind.
I'm tired and I have a need for coffee, and that's that. What tyres are we driving at the moment? I'm not exactly sure.
And you have two GTs in front and the back straight.
I'm not exactly
and a
sure
little
what the
bit,
strategy
and then
is.
a group of like 3 GTs. That's spread out a bit.
I'm going to be going on to softs at my stop, which is going to be the next stop. Bodhi 2012. I saw your video that you are now using Fanatec V3s. I'm using the G29 pedals now. Is it worth the upgrade? Yes. 100% yes. I don't necessarily feel like I'm faster, but I'm a hell of a lot more consistent. And I understand the car a lot more. With the G...
Wasn't the P2 I just overtook in second place at one point?
They have 2 cars. But yes, that's actually the P2 that was in second at some point. They just had a pit stop, though.
Yeah, it's 2 different worlds, like Lesson Expert says. You just get a much better feel for the brakes. The Logitech G29 is kind of guesswork. Like, I was super happy with my G29s for... Well, I had my G29s for like 3 years. Before that I had G27s for like 5 years. And before that I had a G25 for like 5 years. So, I've always had the same pedals. They're the only type of pedals I've ever used. And they were more than fine.
By the way, in your earlier question, you got up about 8 seconds since you asked whether you were catching up.
That was it, really. Ozzy's catching the cars ahead, very nice. Niels, welcome to the stream. Hello. Thank you for the follow on Instagram, by the way. The longest race in the series, Paul Kirby, is the 24 Hours of Le Mans, which takes place next June.
Alright, 31 litres left, 2.6 litres a lap still.
Okay.
You're doing an awesome job, mate. 24 hours. So I'm going to be doing the 24 Hours of Le Mans. There is also... the only reason I upgraded my Logitech wheels, Greek Gamer, is because they broke.
P2 behind me a lap ahead, is it?
Sorry.
Yes, that's still that P. That's still that.
Sorry, Paul. This year, I keep on
before
forgetting it's 2021.
Before, so yes, just lap ahead.
2021. This year, Paul. So in like less than 6 months. Well, sketchy. Yeah. I upgraded my wheel, Greek Gamer.
Oh fuck!
Don't worry, I catch it. It's fine.
All good. Just remember dirty tyres.
I'm okay. I did not realise he was still there.
Yeah, smoke came out of my G27
now 16 seconds.
because I use that thing so much.
So Daniel, looks like you got some work to do.
That's all good. Car's not damaged now.
Nope.
That's all that matters. Yeah, 2021 this year. So I'm going to do the 24 Hours of Le Mans. There is also, let me just go through. Oh, come on, my webpage is frozen up on me for the live timing. Yeah, I love the wheel aspect of the G29s and everything. I love it. The steering wheel is great. I want to upgrade my wheel eventually, but only to a direct drive. Like, I don't want to go belt driven and then direct drive, because then I'll be basically spending more money than I need to. So I'd rather...
10 laps to go, roughly.
Thanks, mate. I'd rather just save up and wait for it. Okay, so I'm going to check the schedule. I'm going to check the schedule for you guys, so I can tell you what the races are coming up in this season. But that's not working for some reason. There we go. Okay. Schedule. Okay, so we've already had the 8 hours of Silverstone. We've already had the 6 hours of Nürburgring. We've already had the 6 hours of Imola. Today is the 6 hours of NOLA. On the 13th of February, we have the 8 hours of Indianapolis.
You have a bit of clear air after the next GT and then some spread out GTs.
On the 13th of March, we have the 1,000 miles of Sebring.
Oh, by the way, Dan, the suit is back.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's marvellous. We have 1,000 miles of Sebring. The only race that isn't a timed race this season. On the 10th of April, we have the 6 hours of Suzuka. On the 8th of May, we have the 8 hours of Spa.
Max got a kill again.
8 hours of Spa on the 8th of May. And then on the 5th of June, we have the 24 hours of Le Mans. So, yeah, it's a hell of a championship, this. And I'll usually be going racing at the same time, because I'll be taking over from the Europeans when it gets into the night. So Le Mans is going to be great, because I can just stream throughout the day and do the night shift for the rest of the team, basically. And I get to drive Le Mans at night. That's so cool. I can't wait to do that. So Ossy's still driving. He's got about 10 laps to go by the looks of things. Let's keep an eye on that. Almost time to go racing, guys. Ossy's going to come back in very soon. Yeah, the steering wheel is great. Absolutely great. Yeah. I would love a direct drive wheel, but it's incredibly expensive. When I say I want to get a direct drive wheel, I don't imagine it's going to happen anytime soon. You know, I don't have plans to do it. I don't see it anywhere on the horizon soon, because I need to upgrade my computer first. Because my graphics card, especially for streaming, is getting left behind a little bit. It is actually Ollie McGowan. It's very zen, isn't it? It's a very good point. With the chill music in the background, watching Ossy just carve his way through the GTEs. I should probably just be quiet for a minute and let him work his magic. Get hypnotized into the trance. Okay, give it 20 seconds. I'm just gonna watch this for a minute. The hairs on my arms are standing up already. That's how much Ossy's driving excites me.
How many laps did you say, Ossy?
22 litres left.
Okay.
It's real chill. Yeah, it's a good experience. But I don't think it's too entertaining if I just sit here on stream and just watch and don't give you guys something to talk with. Excuse me. I use Fanatec V3 Club Sport pedals. Christopher Lorenzo. yeah, that's the thing, Bodhi. That's the thing, Bodhi 2012. You can't just get a direct drive wheel. You need a rig to go with it as well. You need a frame to mount it on. And I did careful. I did upgrade to a Simatech K2-R rig, which my pedals are mounted to, my screen's on, everything's fixed on right now. And I thought I'd get that. Well, I have to get that before I get the direct drive wheel. So I've future-proofed myself at least. God, 81. Yeah, that's all.
The lap down recommences. Oh yeah. Well.
That's all well and good, Code 81. But what if you actually like your wife? What if you don't want to sell her? What do you do then? It's a bit awkward, isn't it? Okay. So I think I'll be taking over the car soon. If Paul Kirby has done his maths right, I'll be doing 2,673 laps. No, I don't think you've done your I don't think you've done your maths right, mate. Because it's like 2 minutes a lap, and that would be 4,000 or something minutes. And there's only 600 minutes in a day, so it'd be like 600, 120. It'd be over 4.5 days of racing. 18 Wheel Eddie, thank you for the subscribe. Welcome to the channel. I believe. Oh no, this is the last song in the playlist. There's a 5-minute song as well, so this will definitely see us through to the stint. Yeah, maybe that's 10,000 kilometers actually. I think Paul Kirby slightly got his maths wrong on that one. Lazarus Philipparkos, hello and welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I normally get around to saying welcome to the car, but welcome to the chat because obviously you've moved on to GTE, and people who are new to the stream, Lazarus Philipparkos was my co-driver for the first race of the season. Ossy, who was in the car, has replaced him. But big shout out to Laz because he was a great guy to work with. He has helped me learn so many circuits, and he's really brought me up to speed on this LMP2. I think it's safe to say that I wouldn't be, like, I'm not fast in this car, but I wouldn't be as fast as I am if it wasn't for Laz. So big shout out to Laz in chat, please, guys. He's an absolute hero. Paokakir, hello. Paul Kirby. The race goes however it goes, Laz, whether you're here or not. But it does seem that when we were together in the car, you had quite a lot of bad luck. Well, we all had a lot of bad luck, which hopefully we've gotten out of the way now that we're almost halfway through the season. Laz is driving. He's just driving a GTE. He's switched cars within the team. I love the way I said give Laz a shout out in chat, and then all the SPEEDYMITE people just stop lurking. Maddie Fennel, Ollie. Oh, you guys. I love you guys. I think you did an extra zero.
You have clear track till the after the back straight.
Sorry, do you want to start loading up, Daniel?
Okay, load the server. Okay, I'm just gonna keep Ossy's view going in the background while I load into the server.
That GT is about coming into turn 1 now.
It's almost time to go racing again. Don't forget to select in the pit menu, by the way.
Yes, yes. Seems I've done a Daniel.
Yeah, when I did that in testing yesterday, it was yeah. Never mind. Right, you've done a cracking job, mate. Like I said earlier, we had to do that stint anyway, so we've not really lost anything.
Oh, still. Alright.
And I'm also very happy because it gets me out of doing a triple. Okay, looks like the Discord stream has taken a nosedive there. Sorry about that, guys. I'm streaming
you'll find the car is lovely to drive.
I'd expect no less. You did the setup.
What can I say? I did sprinkle a little bit of the old Ossy engineering magic.
Name's on the car. It is going to be very, very strange, Danny. It's going to roar into life. The server's loading in the background right now. Wow, that quality on Discord's really taken a dive. Maybe because it's not the active window anymore, it's saving some bandwidth. You get the general gist of it. It's very vaporwave, isn't it? It's very what's the word? Retro. It has that aesthetic to it. What can I say? Alright, the server's loading in now. Server's loading in the background. I'm going to get ready to go racing. There's your roaring engines, Danny. Okay. How long have we got left on this piece of music? We've got about 1 minute, and the server will be good to go. I'll switch over. Yeah, maybe the tempo's too
You
fast.
have about 5 separate GTs coming up, and I think that's about all you'll catch before you pit.
Yeah, PS2 graphics less than expert. This is normally what you're used to in VR. From my perspective, can't even see the track there.
Right, 9 laps of fuel.
Okay, maybe you catch a bit more than those 5.
Right, sorry, 9 liters, not 9 laps.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay, you might catch those 5 then.
Okay, let's have a look. I'm reading as much chat as I can before I jump into the car. Because once I jump into the car, it's going to be very much massive concentration.
All the muster speed line.
Let me know once you're a passenger on the
Okay.
car, Daniel, so I can make sure this thing's set up well ahead of time.
And that's SoundCloud doing recommended music, which is not good. Hopefully I didn't get a copyright strike from that. Alright, I'm loading into the car now. I'm going to quit your Discord stream and then switch over. So Ossy's gone. Switch back to rFactor 2. We're now real life on the server. So passenger. Ossy! Riding on board with you, mate. Thanks, Speed Force Sim Racer. Thanks, Wushel. Thanks, Olaf. Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Niels. Christopher Lorenzo, this is the best sim racing channel. That is extremely high praise.
Can you confirm, Ossy?
Yep, P is selected.
In the bottom right as well as the bottom left.
I can confirm.
Lovely. Thank you, Sticky. Water. That's very high praise, Christopher Lorenzo, and that is awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey Adam Rainey, just in time, mate. I'm about to go and jump in to do my stint here at NOLA. Oh, look at that. You've got to admit that rFactor 2 is really, it really looks the part these days.
Alright, probably coming in this lap.
Okay, let's get ready to go. I'll do my best not to bin it. Don't forget you can follow the live timing. There's a link in the video description to the live timing. You can see the gaps, you can see all the cars on track. So you can see how the race is progressing without relying on my overlays. Oh, that looks really nice. Stretch and burn. Stretch and burn. Okay. rFactor 2 is the active window. It's on the right screen for streaming. My mic's coming through. Chat's coming through. Ossy's selected me in the car. He's coming into the pits this lap. My wheel is fine.
Alright, fresh set of tyres. Daniel is selected. All good to go.
Double stint to the end to bring it home. Oh, now the nerves kick off again. He's coming in the pits. Here we go. Hopefully he'll have a clear pit box this time.
P2 in front is also full position. You're going to be battling him and the Mustang car to the end.
Wait, what position are we in?
P10 currently, but we're battling P9 and P8.
Nice. How long left in the race?
1 hour 7. I'm calculating fuel for a bit if you give me.
I lose control in 70 seconds. Nice.
Roger, I've got that as well. You're going to switch engine off and then fire it but leave it in neutral when it's go time, yep?
Yep.
Yep, no VR, Rebel 488. I've been practicing on VR all week and I had a VR test session yesterday and it froze on me 4 times.
I might be giving you slightly higher front right tyre pressure. It's like 3 pascals higher. Shouldn't make a huge difference.
Nah.
The front right does bugger all anyways.
Yeah, it wears less than the others. I've noticed that. That's good.
Yeah. Okay, so the Jansen that we were battling with in front, he's only just done fuel for this stint. So I'm guessing he's taking tyres for his final run. So just be mindful of that.
Roger. Mitchie Hoy is not in this race. We're in.
We might only need to take 60 for the last stop.
We're in Div 2. Mitchie's in Div 1. 10 seconds.
Car's fired up.
Neutral.
Yep.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for the race so far. Let's bring it home. Thanks for this opportunity as well.
No worries.
Cooper has retired.
Locking enabled.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Yellow flag in Sector 2. Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heat into them. Sector 2 is clear. Take it easy. You've got cold tyres.
Alright. Good luck, Daniel.
Thanks, guys.
Ossy, if you, when you're recovered, could check my math, that would be appreciated.
Yep.
I'm going to ignore chat for a few laps, guys. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. I just need to get into the flow.
Sector 2.
I just need to get into the zone, you know.
Green flag Sector
Once
2.
I'm in the zone, I'll kind of ease back into the whole streamer thing. But right now, I'm a racer.
The gap behind is now
So-
3 seconds.
I'm not being rude. I just want to go get it.
Yellow flag Sector 2. Blue flag. Sector 2 is clear. We think that Baylor has gone off. Blue flag.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Oh my god, those two TTs, the synchronized spun, that was strange.
Oh, you're watching the stream. You're about 20 seconds behind, yeah?
No, I rewinded to see what they did because I wasn't watching the stream, so I didn't actually see what happened. I just saw you go in between.
Jimmy doesn't race VEC, Niels. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. And no, Max isn't here either. Yeah, Mitchy Hoy's thumbnail guy. That was a bit
What's
ordinary.
the math you need to check, Johnny?
Yeah,
Right side.
when that
Clear
went
right.
out, we have 1 hour and 5 minutes, 1 hour and 6 minutes left in the race. And I think we only need to take 60 on the last stop. Maybe even less, but 60 is safe.
So we got 1 hour 6 minutes
Yeah.
left in the race.
Yeah, when then exit pits.
That was 125.94. That's your best lap in the session. The car behind's pitting.
Estimating we're going to be running, let's say 24s till the end of the race.
Yeah.
So that's 47 to
Car
48
right.
laps.
Clear to the right.
Times 6 lap, 124.8. Take away 75 is what he starts with, so 50 litres is what's telling me on my maths. Put in an extra 2 laps, I'd say 55 litres.
Yeah. We could check it again if we get closer with that
Yep.
fuel.
Now, if this was iRacing, you could do that for me. That'd be nice.
Left side.
What are you trying to
clear
say?
left.
Not good enough, crew chief?
I'm saying you're an amazing crew chief, but it'd be nice for someone to do it in the menus, you know?
On your right. Clear to the right.
Sure. Alright, I shall be back in a moment. I'm gonna go chat to the guys on Discord and see how they're getting on.
Yeah. See ya.
Left side. Clear left.
Very ordinary through the traffic there.
That lap time was 126.00.
Left side. Clear left.
Oh, bit of a lock up on the rears then. Tiny lock up. This car is very rear sensitive. It likes to go spinny if you're too heavy on the brakes, so my inputs are quite measured on the left pedal. Otherwise I'll be facing the wrong way very quickly. Excuse me.
Okay, Dan, we'll need to pit for refueling 43 minutes into the race.
Car left. Clear left.
There's traffic so far on all these laps. Just need to get a clear one. Oh, aero wash. Just getting used to the car. It's quite dark out here, isn't it? I didn't realise how dark the track's getting. Heading into the sunset here at NOLA.
That lap time was 1:26.00. You're a second off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.25 off the pace.
Okay, here we go. This will be a good lap now.
Right side. Clear right.
You have a group of 3 GTs coming up, and then you have a bit of clear air.
Awesome. It's been nothing but traffic so far.
Believe me, I know.
On your left. Clear left. Car left. Clear to the left.
That's so sketchy.
On your left. Clear to the left.
It's an incredibly nervous car, this one, Wushel. That's the fastest lap I've done so far, despite having so much traffic.
I wanted to say the
Lap time was
exact
at
words that
1:25.68. That's your quickest lap.
Clear left.
Sector 2 is yellow.
Yeah, the next GT is coming into turn 7 at the moment, so you should be fine for a bit.
Lovely. Whoa! It's so satisfying when it sticks. So much downforce. There's so much rubber on the track. But it's quite hard to see. I didn't quite expect it to be so dark.
It's late.
Smiley. Oh, too wide there. Yeah, just all the other 6 hours we've done have still been bright, you know? Wasn't expecting this.
But it's,
That was
yeah,
1:25.08. That's your quickest lap in this
Louisiana, I
session.
guess.
Alright, I should be going about 1.5 seconds faster than
I
this.
thought you were the guy that was like, I want to drive Le Mans in the night. And then complains about it being dark here.
Oi, watch it here. It's a very twitchy car.
Pace is good, by the way.
Just haven't quite hooked it up yet, you know? Feels like I'm still getting in the zone.
You'll get there. Just don't worry about it. Just keep her on track, that's the most
Reaching
important part.
behind is pitting.
We don't have any high beams, do we?
Nope, this is the I-beam you're gonna get.
There you go, that's a bit better.
Yeah, the gap behind is quite
You've
significant.
just done a 124.82.
that's burn.
It's your best lap in this session.
Good job, keep it up.
Far right, clear to the right.
Holt is pitting from P19. He should come out close in front of you.
It's an epic experience. It really is.
Left side. Still there. Keep it steady. Clear to the left.
That wasn't the cleanest of lapping maneuvers, but it saved me a lot of time. I'm waiting behind him. Oh! I've completely lost my reference point for that left-hander. I have no confidence in the dark. I gotta be honest, I haven't done any nighttime practice because I just did not expect it to be this dark. All my practice has been in the daytime with a fully lit track, so this is incredibly nerve-wracking. I'm kind of learning as I go now, and I shouldn't really be admitting that. Not with my teammates listening. Oh, rear locked. Ooh, let's back out of the brakes then.
Just pick your braking points and stick to them. Don't worry about it. Just do whatever makes you comfortable.
Watch out for alligators. Well, what can I say? Under braking, there is a lot of snap oversteer. Whoa, that was terrible. I'm so sorry.
On your left. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Jesus, Dan.
What's that?
That move. Okay, that was a bit less close than it looked. Never mind.
What, on Christian?
Oh no, on the whatever car that is you did in the SS. Like from my ex perspective, it looked like you were a bit closer. Oh, sorry, I'll see. Next time, send me TeamSpeak message, Ossy.
Well, yeah, I forgot I can send you TeamSpeak messages.
Looks like P3's gone off. Green flag, sector 2.
Sorry for the lack of commentary, guys. I'm using all of my brain capacity to try and get this done right now.
Left side. Clear to the left. Left side. Clear on the left.
So much traffic! Get out of my way! Yeah, it's so sketchy at night. You literally can't see. It's a leap of faith into the dark. Because you have to go flat out. I should be going flat out. In the day when I can see the track ahead of me, I am going flat out. But I just can't see the track. And that's on me for not anticipating this light level. Check the pits.
Right side. Clear right.
Awkward.
On your left. Clear left.
you now have a bit of clear air, then a single DT, then more clear air, and then a group.
Oh, thank God for that. That's better. That's much better, that. So nervous. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on as well. Hope it comes through on the stream
Oh,
okay.
the car heads in the pits, but that's a damage shield happened to them.
Honestly.
Oh, they lost it in the S's.
So much
The
concentration.
Yes.
Sweet.
That's a freebie.
Have faith in the car, Daniel. It will stick through those S's flat out.
Oh, I've got faith in the car, just not in me. I literally can't see where I'm going. I think perhaps one of my lights for the webcam is shining on the screen a bit too much, you know? Hey Ed Engineer, welcome to the stream. This is terrible, terrible pace. We're hemorrhaging lap time here.
Wait, then you're streaming your fuel data, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that's gonna make calculations a lot easier.
Blue flag.
Car left. Clear left.
Driving on a monitor is not easy for me in the best of conditions. I literally can't see where I'm going though, this is effed. You can get me on the straight, Tony, don't worry.
Car behind is the Sancho, he's laps ahead, he's not for position. Car behind, I don't know if that had a brain.
On your right. Clear right.
Hey Donica! Don't feel comfortable in this car.
and he's a French.
Yeah, sorry chat, I'm really not keeping up with your messages. I just don't have the brain power to do it right now. So sorry.
You have a penalty.
Cut track, penalty.
Don't worry, we have a lap
Left
on the guy
side.
behind.
Clear to the left.
You've got 3
Just
laps
take
to
it.
serve this penalty.
Careful coming
On
in.
your left. Clear left.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Box in 410 metres.
Hey, Ash and Pikachu! You joined me at a good time. I've just literally got a drive-through for coming through the pits.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
See if that helps.
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Your penalty's completed.
Okay, now you have 5 again. Oh well, 4 warnings. Head down. The gap behind is still relatively big. Just keep it on track.
I'm exhausted already.
Getting better through the S's, man. Keep up.
Thanks, guys.
Yellow flag sector 3.
You get the next GT and then a group of 2 and then you have a bit of clear air and then there's a group of 3.
Yellow flag in sector 1. You've used half your fuel. It looks like
car
Bulgarian
off.
has spun off.
Yeah, this is a bit embarrassing. You guys might think I'm doing really well, but I am 3 seconds a lap off the pace that I should be doing on a circuit that is only 1.5 minutes long. Well, not even that. Are you going wide or not, Brambeelan?
Left side, clear left.
By the way, Dan, race pace with traffic in the during the day was 24s as well.
Right side. Hold your line, clear right.
I'll settle in eventually. Got 42 minutes left in the race.
Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. P10. We think Bulgari has binned it.
I'm still amazed at how much you can take on the exit of turn 1 there. I mean, it's not a complaint because everybody can do it. You know, it's not. I've not got an issue with track limits. It's just so unnatural to be using that much exit curb. Tiny baby lift there. Keep it to the inside, keep my intentions clear.
He's leading the race.
Car left. Hold your line, clear to the left.
Sketchy.
Car left, clear left.
Sketchy from Roger there, he's kind of getting on the brakes a bit at the apex.
Left side, clear left.
Okay, you both need a full tank from this point on to make it to the end. So you're looking at about 43, 45 litres.
On your left. Clear left.
Thanks, Ossy.
Car left. Clear left.
That was a close one. Oh, I should have done some practice, Sean. It's safe to assume that I will not be doing this again. Not practicing at night. Even if it's only a 6 hour. I must go dark here early in Louisiana. Yeah, it got dark, JT. Like, proper dark. This is night.
Sector 2 is clear.
Right side. Clear right.
Hope you guys
Algareri has retired from the race.
enjoying the race so far. If you are, don't forget to leave the stream a like, say hi in chat. And I'll ignore your messages because I can't read chat. That was sketchy.
Car left. Clear left.
Oh. That's what happens when you use too much brakes.
You have 3 spread out GTs in front of you.
Thanks, Yellow.
That last lap was a 125.37.
Left side. Clear to the left.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Thanks, Washel.
On your left. Clear on the left.
Obviously, my pace is a little bit average right now, but what are other people doing around me?
Your... I have to find you. The car in front did 26 flat last lap. The car in front of that at 25.6. And it followed that at 26.6, 25.6, 27.2, 24.6. Car behind it at 26.2. So you're on pace, don't worry about it.
It certainly doesn't feel like I'm on pace, that's for sure.
Yeah, but it's like you have traffic, so
Last lap time was
like it's already
125.31.
here. It's 1.5 seconds at least slower wherever you catch traffic on the lap. Then it's dark, so you can add like between half and a second per lap because people just have less confidence, especially
right.
in traffic.
Clear right.
And it's the end of the race. People are getting tired.
Blue flag, yellow flag in sector 2.
That's actually incredibly reassuring, thank you.
Yeah. By the way, our friend Tony is leading.
On your left. Clear
Car
left.
behind is not for position. That's the second place car.
Car
Be
right.
smart about letting
Clear.
go.
Clear to the right.
Sector 3 is clear.
I'd rather let him through before the S's than him going into
Yeah.
the back of me in the middle of them.
That's what I meant.
See, I'm starting to understand potato speak now, it's great.
Yeah.
I know what you mean when you say be sensible.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna tell you what to do because you have to have your own plan because otherwise it's gonna fail. But yeah. How many laps do you have left?
According to this, just over 8.
Ah, okay.
On your left.
How much fuel did we say to add? Also,
Clear left.
55?
Yeah, but I think you can take a lot less than that. Was it 35 minutes left in the race?
Yeah, it's 34.5 at the moment, roughly. So yeah, it's 8.5.
I have a little calculator set up in SimHub that works out average pace, average fuel and time remaining, and it says 40.6, including an additional lap. Because I'm only using about 2.5 litres a lap, because I'm not going full beans with the traffic.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that seems about right. So probably just to be safe, since we do have a bit of a gap, just take 45.
Yeah.
Okay. No tyres.
That was a 125.
No.
24.
Well,
Yellow flag.
taking these ones to the end.
Big GTE mess in turn 1.
Green flag sector 1.
Did you see who it was?
On your left.
Ah, it's good.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Left side.
That's for
Clear to
me
the
the
left.
most annoying thing about the dog. I can't actually see who's involved in accidents and shit.
45 litres, yeah?
Yep.
On your left. Clear left.
Okay, fuel set, tyres set, all good. As in tyres now.
Okay, Dan, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
All I have to do is come in the pits. Easy.
Yeah. That's also debatable around here, but
What's the word for easy in Dutch?
makkelijk.
Exactly.
I love how you asked it, then remember that Dutch is the stupidest language in the world.
Car left. Clear to the left.
Good on your whoosh.
Right side. Clear to the right.
Just gotta keep going, guys. Keep logging those laps. Try and keep the pace up. Yeah, I love what Ollie says, the way that the Dutch word for easy is not easy to say in the slightest.
You've just done a 125.75.
It is for Dutch
Sector
people.
2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
We have deformed our like vocal cords in such a way that we can do that.
Although I imagine it'd be an extra year's training for doctors. You know, they got to tell the difference if you've got a chesty cough or not. It's so much harder.
Well, I mean, you just ask them to
left,
say
clear
anything
left.
without a G in it, and you'll be fine.
I understand the meaning of the phrase "eyes on stalks" now.
The weird thing is I find the letter G in English difficult to say because it's so soft.
Last half hour of the race, guys. Got 5 laps on this tank. And a short splash and dash. No tyres. We're taking these tyres all the way to the end. Your name here.
Left side, clear
This looks
left.
messy up ahead.
E9, that lap was at 125.44. Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
Fuel and water. Fuel and water.
Right side, clear right. On your left. Clear left.
Sito, if you're going to move offline and give me the place,
It's now
you've
11
got to lift off.
seconds.
You can't just move offline and expect me to just drive around you. But then again, it is the responsibility of the faster car to pass.
On
The
your
slower
left.
car sticks to their line,
Clear to the left.
and that's it. So it's my job. So I have to adapt to the conditions. Which are rather difficult. I'm just glad there's no rain on the horizon, because doing this at night, in the rain, on a monitor, in an LMP2 would be like nightmare fuel. Alright, clean lap coming up.
The car ahead's pitting now.
It could be Norwegian. Camaloso. That's the second time at that corner. The rear tyres will be hot, so just be gentle.
Good save.
Thanks, Ossy. Need to be a bit more careful on the brakes there.
The gap to Butcher behind is now 11 seconds.
Musta did not take tires. 26
Alright,
seconds
down.
worth of
5
fuel.
minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Turned in too early, that puts me offline for the left there. Just misjudged that completely.
Left side, clear to the left.
You've just done.
That was a good lap otherwise.
Do you know if Scholten is in for a tire stop?
I do not. My lifetime is frozen. Give me a sec.
Also,
early.
better question. How long has Max been in the car?
Wait, Max is in this split?
Yes, Max is very much. And Ossy have been fighting Max for his whole stint, but wouldn't that make Max too long?
No. No, I don't think that's. It was. No, I don't think it was Max I was fighting. It was Daniel Vila.
No, that was the Wittenhoven. That was the
Rear locking big time then. But I had to snap on the wheel to save it.
Right. It's been a long time. You've been battling Max for a while as well. It doesn't really matter.
Far left. Clear left.
The gap to Butcher behind is now
Far left. Clear left.
very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap please Dan. That lap was a 125.39. Sector 1 time is good. Sector 2 is 0.35 off the pace.
Right side.
Sector 2 is clear.
Clear right.
Okay, pit stop requested. What's your speed?
Just shy of 2 laps.
The leader, Mella, is pitting. The pit crew's ready.
I could try and do another one, but it's going to be like 0.01 remaining at the box, so it's not worth
Don't try it.
Nah,
You have
not
enough
worth
of
it.
a gap.
Just pit.
it.
Like the guy behind us that already pitted is 14 seconds, and the guy behind that is 1 minute 10, so it's not worth anything.
P9.
Box, box, box!
The only thing is, I think when I came
Blue flag.
in on mine, the
Box
Musto
in
car obviously didn't take
410 meters.
tyres for his one. So if he stayed out with his tyres are dead. And anyone that didn't take fresh tyres when Daniel got in is
Box in
going
5,
to be on pretty
4.
old tyres as well.
3, 2, 1. Box now.
Musto's last lap was a 25, so they seem okay.
That's one stint down. We got 23 minutes left to go in the race.
I think
Bring
the
it on
Gomez
home,
did it a
no
little bit far
tyres.
behind.
Fill it back up with fuel and to the end. 3, 2, 1. Yes, John.
Good luck.
Exit's clear. Push.
Thanks, guys.
Position.
You need to bake about 11
Tyres
to
are cold.
12 laps, right? Or am I stupid? I think I'm stupid.
So we put fuel back in the car, and we got the same tyres on. So it's going to be even slower than before. And a bit slidier. Easy does it.
Oh, so he's got about 17 laps.
On your right. Clear right.
Might be about right. Oh yeah, I'm calculating the wrong. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I really have to think about this today. I can't give you the usual running commentary.
Far left.
Thanks for explaining the
Clear
carrots.
left.
Yeah, I do need more carrots to see in the dark. That'd be good right now.
Might need to make 18
Right side. Clear to the right.
Well, even if he needs to, if he does 17 laps, you'll end up with 4 litres left over. So if he needs to go for 18 laps, he's still got an extra tank, a lap of fuel.
Ah, okay, that's good then. Yeah, because 17 is 23.8 minutes, so you know it's like on the edge. Depends on where the leader finishes and shit like that.
This is why we pay you the big bucks.
pay people? What?
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm still waiting for my paycheck from Sean.
Sector 3 is yellow.
Well, I mean, it's the first time we
Get $1 for every lap you do in the 23s.
Okay.
You gonna hold me to that?
That was
You have to pay back
125.52.
100 per lap if you don't
Sector
finish.
1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.29 off the pace. Sector 3 is a tenth off the pace. Yellow flag Sector 2. Okay, Dan, relax, focus, keep it smooth. 20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
Right side, clear to the right, car right, clear right.
I do love how Crew Chief like throws a shit ton of information at you and then tells you to relax.
Yeah, don't worry about the lap times. Just get your head down. Focus on exits and exits. The last lap was a 1:25. What? Shut up! That's exactly right, isn't it? Too wide. We might actually have a clear track ahead of us with no traffic. Oh wow.
10.
Traffic is about exiting turn 3.
Big slide on the rear there.
It looks like Ricci has gone off. Green flag Sector 2.
Oh, this is stressful. This is so stressful, guys.
That lap time was 125.00.
It's a 24. 1 minute 24, that's what I need. On old tyres and full fuel, that's not too bad. I'm happy with that. How many dollars do I get for 24?
I can guess exactly none.
Now, for every 24 you do, you have to give us $1.
Well, actually, no. Keep the 24s up. The guy in front did the 27. At this rate, you're gonna catch him.
Yellow flag, watch out.
On your
Once
left,
you get 9th
Clear
place,
left.
then you don't have to give us any money.
Okay.
It just comes out as a
Green
net
flag
neutral
Sector 2.
0.
clear left.
I like the concept of not giving my money away. I can do that. Whoosh! Whoosh, I like that. Because he's fast, you see.
But the S is flat there, Daniel.
Maybe. I can't remember, I just held on for dear life.
Left side, clear left.
You've just done a 126.25.
He's getting confident.
Right side. Clear right. You're clear.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now, eh?
The car behind's pitting now. Blue flag. Okay, Dan, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Left side. Clear to the left.
That's a stack of time there, that wasn't good. I could have let him pass in a much better manner, but I don't want to fall foul to ignoring blue flags. It's 3 corners, and that was the 3rd corner. Sam Popple, this is probably just as stressful as the AI in Toka 2 at Croft. We're talking that level of stress here, man. This is what we're dealing with here.
Car right. Still there. Clear to the right. On your left. Clear on the left.
Maybe a fun little tidbit then, that car you just lapped was the car behind.
Oh, so that's the gap we've got.
Yes.
Nice! So the gap's the car ahead.
Gap to the car ahead is 22.8.
So yeah, you managed to close down 8 seconds in just as many minutes.
Left side. Clear left.
Considering traffic and nighttime and all that, it's not bad.
Your lap time was at 126.37.
No, it is not at all. So, doing a good job considering we've kind of thrown you in at the deep end.
Just slightly. But he is doing a very good job.
It's my own fault for not driving a single lap at night here in practice.
To be fair, I don't think anyone on the server really allowed it to get to night. Everyone kept on restarting the moment it got to dusk.
Yeah.
I don't think most people figured
Really
really this
butcher.
dark.
The gap is now 19 seconds. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
Clear left.
Just gotta hang in there, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with the race. Thank you so much for watching. This is very enjoyable, if a little bit stressful.
Left side. Clear to the left.
Your lap time was 125.49.
Good
On your
job.
left. Clear to the left.
Keep that up.
Car left. Clear left.
Yellow flag in Sector
Not
1.
Careful returning.
I didn't expect the waveframe to be on the brakes so early, so I didn't do that. I was going to go into the side of him. He was going to turn in for sure. He was very early on the brakes.
Yeah, that's fair. It happens. Don't worry. Just spring around.
You just get a feeling, you know, you can sense when someone's going to turn in sometimes. I'd rather destroy my rear tyres than both of our cars.
Yeah.
It's the lesser of the damage.
Clear on the left.
Only cost us about 7 seconds. Not too bad. We didn't lose anything.
I think you cost the rookie monsters behind you a new pair of underwear, but yeah.
Well, can I get some underpants in chat, maybe?
Left side. Clear left.
Okay, Dan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Bring it on home.
Clear
10
left.
minutes.
It looks like Butcher has crashed. Green flag sector 1.
No, oh, okay, no, Jelly. Max hasn't been in the car that long. It was T
Far
Jansen
right.
that I was battling with him.
Clear to the right.
Ah, okay, yeah. Tony, yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair.
That's a lot of underpants.
Yeah, okay,
That is exactly the amount of underpants that are required for that situation.
Seconds, we didn't have to swap, okay, yeah.
Do you know what's annoying? Is we should currently be in 7th
Incident
place
in
right now.
sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
Yeah, nah, don't worry about it.
Sector 2 is clear.
What matters is that we're like... We're doing well, we're not
Right
that
side.
far behind the rest of the field.
Clear to
and
the right.
We've honestly had a relatively clean race, we had no big major incidents. Yeah.
Hey.
Left side. Clear left.
He's given us a couple of scares, but so far Daniel.
Left
Kept it
side. Clear left.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
To scare us or to keep it clean?
Bit of both.
Right side. Still there. Clear right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like the highest up we've been so far this year, so...
I think best place so far is a 15th.
Yeah.
I think we had pace, I think, to match top 5.
Yeah.
Which is, we got unfortunate that we weren't able to run with them right at the start.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, if I qualified like 3,000... or like 300 better, we would have been there. And if I'd like... It's inexperience, like if I...
On your left. Clear
Yeah,
left.
I can't handle pressure that well yet, and yeah. Kinda...
No, I don't think it's that. I think we just got a bit unfortunate with how some of the traffic played out and so on.
On your left.
When
Clear
you're
left.
the lead group, you
Gap
can
to
kind of
Butcher
carve away
ahead
from the
is
traffic.
now
It helps
15
break it up a bit,
seconds.
make it a bit
That lap
easier.
time
But at the
was
same time, you can also
127.20.
clump it up
Sector
for
1
everyone else
is
behind you and it
1.8
gets
off the
super
pace.
awkward.
Sector 2 is
Yeah,
so-
0.43
I think where
off the
I,
pace.
like,
Sector 3
where I
is
sailed a bit is,
0.37 off the pace.
I can't remember exactly
Car
what
right,
happened, but I lost
clear
touch
right.
with the 2 cars in front, and then I wasn't part of the train anymore,
Right
and that's
side.
where I started falling back.
Yeah, that
Hold
one was
your
just the
line.
traffic.
Clear
That
right.
was literally, there was nothing you could do on that one. Just watching it play out, it was they like catch the traffic on a straight or coming into a braking zone, and then you'd be stuck behind them, literally right in the apex. So it's just the way the traffic goes. Traffic
Left
giveth,
side.
traffic taketh away.
Clear to the left.
Blue flag.
Oh, I'm sorry, Christian. I just gave Christian a little tap on the left then in traffic.
Scratch, just ignore it.
But yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Christian's miles away from everyone else, he's fine.
Yeah, but,
smart
you know,
about this then.
never hit your teammate.
Car behind is not for position, be smart.
They're a GTE, so therefore they are not teammates.
On your right, clear right.
But I must say also, this is honestly the first race where I actually feel like we had a setup that worked. Like the other setups were nice to drive, but I never felt like we had a setup that could match the top. And this is the first time we actually did.
Sector 1 is clear.
Well, that is good to know.
Okay,
Hope we can carry it
5 minutes
on.
to go, 5 minutes left. The gap to Butcher
Yeah,
in
it
front
just
is now
kind of seems
16
like really
seconds.
hooked up.
It just drives like a dream.
I think I don't feel like we did anything all that special with the setup. It's not like we were doing any crazy exploits or anything like that. Just kind of ran through our basic procedure, and this is kind of what we came with. So
I mean,
hopefully the same works again for wherever we go to next. Can't remember where it is.
In the, I think,
Is it? Okay. But yeah.
discount Daytona.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it still drives like an rFactor 2 LMP2, but it's the best rFactor 2 LMP2 I've driven for a while, so that's good.
Well,
10 minutes
I
of
think
fuel
you
remaining.
haven't bought Alicia yet then, which does have less rear locking. At least from the testing we
That
did.
lap was at 126.07.
I haven't felt like the rear locking has been crazy bad for me this race.
No. I think it's slowly getting used to the car, because I started to notice it, like last year I had more difficulty with it, but now I don't notice it anymore most of the time. Like only sometimes when I'm being followed by someone.
That's true,
Yeah.
Christopher Lorenzo.
Yeah, definitely when you're being followed, that loss of rear downforce when you're being followed is absolutely.
Sector 2 is yellow.
But
Okay, Dan, you're reeling. Butcher in the gaps now.
it's weird because you can kind of
seconds.
set the
Sector
car
2
up
is
around
clear.
it.
We think
So you like set the car up to have like a bit of extra understeer
Oh.
and clean air, which is beneficial because also it helps you save your rear tyres a bit more and even out your tyre wear.
Yeah.
And it means if someone is behind you, the car still feels pretty stable. But that means if you're behind someone else, then you just basically have no front end.
By the way, sorry for doing the engineering talk while you're still driving then.
That's alright. No, it's great. You guys talk as much as you want because it's going on the stream. I think it's fascinating. Like, people love hearing about it, you know? People are always saying, oh, can you do a behind-the-scenes VEC video? I'm like, well, yeah, it's not that interesting, though.
Was at 126.
But that's great to hear you going
Sector
through
2
it.
is a
It's
second off the
really
pace.
insightful.
Yeah, it's basically debriefing,
Yeah.
because like the more we can,
Sure.
yeah, the more we can take to the next race of what worked here, it's like the more we can learn from it and the better we can do.
Yeah.
Although
It's
someone
less-
did just...
Jelly to qualify.
What?
Definitely let Ossy do 90% of the race.
Well, yes, that worked out fine. Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is almost 4 hours in the car on a
Yellow
single
flag
cut
in sector
track.
2. That's
For
2
both
minutes
of you,
left. 2 minutes.
an hour, and you got like Jelly
Green
got
flag
4,
sector 2.
and Daniel's had 2 so far.
I've only had one.
I was pushed wide like 2 times.
Here come the excuses.
I only had one cut track, Ozzy. What are you on about?
Oh, one cut track and a drive-through.
But yeah. Oh, actually, I have to show you. Like, with Mark feet, I went like side by side.
See you, Olaf.
Half a lap. It's insane.
Well, that was a good.
Thanks
I
for
was
hanging out,
watching
Olaf.
that now,
Absolute legend.
I'm still like,
Thanks
are
for
they still side
holding
by
the
side?
chat, man,
I've
when I
just only
couldn't.
seen
You're an
one
absolute
circle.
legend. You don't get enough credit for what you
Still
do.
side by side, less than a tenth between
Love
them.
you, man.
It's like at some point, someone's must.
Okay,
die.
last lap or next lap is the last lap.
Was at 126.
We even made it to
10.
turn 6
Sector 1
last
is
time.
Yeah.
That was insane.
off the pace.
Did one? Who was on the outside of turn 6?
Me, I think.
Well,
And I know that because in turn 7 I lifted because I was
Yellow
like, I'm
flag,
not
keep
going
going
to ride
back,
that
mate.
around the outside because that's gonna put me on the grass.
yeah, no, that was sensible. Sensible.
Nah, it actually, I could have had it, but like in turn 3 I like ran a bit wide. So I didn't like completely close the door
Sector 1
into
is
turn
clear.
4.
Yellow flag sector
Yeah.
2.
Sorry to interrupt. Guy ahead of me, Peter Rusinak, 294, has got 0 spatial awareness
Clear to
on
the
traffic.
left.
He's almost Taking 2 LMP3s off the road. Just thought I'd let you know.
Yellow flag, caution.
Left side. Clear left.
LMP2, sorry.
I just noticed that he said that on the stream because I got it through twice.
He's that bad, he almost punted them down a category.
Green flag, sector 2.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Oh, that was close.
What did Dan do this time?
Nah, just a P2 rejoining on the back straight. It was like perpendicular to the track, and so just as he's rejoining, Dan's coming through and also overtaking a GT at the same time.
Why are there so many people off? I'm like scrolling through and it's like, oh, there's someone off, Ossy's talking about someone off.
Because it's the last lap now.
Yep, last lap. Bring it on home, Dan. Bring it on home.
Good driving.
Merci. Last lap, guys. This stream has just flown by today. Hopefully, it's been pretty fast for you as well.
On your left. Clear left.
But this has just gone by in a flash. Honestly, I hope it's been entertaining. I hope it's been exciting. I've literally just been trying to survive an LMP2 at night. I haven't really made any overtakes. I haven't really been overtaken. I've had a couple of pit stops. One of them for drive-through for a cut track, and one of them for fuel. And I've just been trying to survive traffic. There's been a few scary moments. And I've even collided with a GTE teammate. Okay, last couple of corners. There we go. Top 10 in the VEC. Top 10.
By the way, Dan.
Left side. Clear to the left.
10th position. That's it.
Dan,
Woo!
good news.
Yeah, what, sorry?
Even including that spin, you gained 27 seconds on the car I had in that last stint.
Oh, we could have got P9 down.
How far were we behind them?
At the start of the stint, I think it was 30 seconds, roughly.
How far were we behind them at the end?
11.
The spin only cost me 8 seconds, so I wouldn't have got it.
Nah, you would have seen him, and that would have given you the confidence to push just a little bit more.
So does this mean I owe you $1?
Great drive. Great drive.
Yeah, that is correct. You do owe me $1.
Okay, well thank you JT very much for the $2 in chat. 50% of that goes straight to Ossy. Cheers, man. No, seriously, that was a hell of an experience. That was, yeah, throw me in at the deep end, but I should have been more prepared for it by practicing at night. Traffic was nuts. The apex on the left-hand side of the fast chicane was probably going to give me nightmares for weeks. But no, awesome job. Yelly nailed it in quali. Ossy, you did an extra stint that you weren't planning on. Nailed it again. And yeah, just really enjoyed that. That's the first VEC race I've done that hasn't had a problem. It's just worked, and it's incredibly satisfying. So thanks for everything, guys.
No worries. Good job out there, guys. Nice work. Good job on the P10. Good result for us.
Yeah.
And yeah, we know that we've got the pace to go even higher now. So let's bring on the next one. Bring on Indy.
Yeah.
Great driving, guys. It's really been amazing. And thanks for the assist during my first stint. Also, it's been really nice.
You gotta do the donuts.
No worries, Jelly. Good job out there today. As I said, whilst you may say you didn't do a good job, I think you did. It was a fantastic position you put us in at the end of that first stint with no damage, no real incidents, and still on the lead lap, ready to hunt down the rest of them. So, good job, team. Good job today. I'm proud of us.
Very good. Very good, guys.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to shoot off. I am absolutely starving. So, I will possibly catch you either sometime later on in my weekend or start of your week. No, Sunday for you, isn't it, Daniel?
Yep, Sunday 8 a.m. So it's time for brekkie and then do some video editing and get to work while you guys sleep it off.
Sounds fun. All right, catch you later, guys.
See you, Ozzy.
See ya.
Alright, I'm gonna go and wrap
By
it.
the way,
Oh, sorry.
little thing.
Yeah,
For the people who don't recognize my voice, I'm very important potato.
that is very important potato.
Oi.
Nah, man, that was good. Where did you qualify, by the way? What was the grid position? I don't think I actually asked.
We started 13th.
So we gained spots.
Yes, we gained 3.
So all in all, that was pretty good. We gained spots, stayed out of trouble, didn't bin it, and yeah, finished in top 10. That's good. Top 10. That feels awesome.
I am indeed the very famous, very important potato.
Oh, awesome. Oh well, this is a Dutch potato, Donica, not an Irish
Yes,
potato.
I'm Dutch. I can very much tell you this is not an Irish accent.
Mm.
I'd be very honored to have an Irish accent, but I don't.
What's
That's more important potato.
what's the Dutch word for potato? I think that's probably the best way to wrap things up.
Aardappel.
Oh, what?
Literal translation: earth apple.
Earth apple.
Aardappel. Aardappel. Sorry, not apple. Aardappel.
Awesome stuff, man. Now, great driving. I'm going to wrap the stream up very shortly, but next race is what date is it again?
Indianapolis, 6 hours. I'll look up the date for you because not even I know that.
Yeah, I don't look that far ahead actually.
Neither do I.
Donica. Oh, it's skipped over to the next session. Let me just hide that.
Oh, the 13th of February. The 8 hours of Indianapolis.
Ah, okay. So, day before Valentine's Day.
Indeed.
I'll get you a box of chocolates for the race, mate. Don't worry.
Well, when you get into the car, it probably already is Valentine's Day for you, so that's gonna be interesting.
So I missed that. The session kicked over and giant rFactor 2 voice guy talked over the top of you. Well,
When you get into the car, it will probably already be Valentine's Day, so...
oh, that's right. Yeah, it will be. It'll be Sunday morning for me, so I'll put some roses and, I don't know, things in the background.
Poor Mrs. DDF. It's Valentine's Day, but I'm driving a car!
Oh, she'll be asleep. By the time I finish the race, it'll be 8:30. She'll be awake by then, but that's it. Yeah. Alright, man. Well, you look after yourself. You get yourself to sleep soon. Thanks for the drive. Thanks for the car. I'm so happy it went well.
Yeah, you drove amazingly as well.
I'll practice for night next time. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah, but I mean, you still, like, you were on pace at the end, like, no kidding.
Yeah.
You were actually driving as fast as the people at the top were.
We just need to start the stint with more pace like that. If I can jump in the car and be fast straight away, that'd be nice. And yeah, if we can start the stint in a higher position, then that's always gonna give us a better chance as well. So it's all good. We know what we need to do. We just have to do it.
We are not using F1 based scoring here. There's two forms of points. You have participation points and normal points. Participation points you get when it's a determined value based on your division. You get it when you complete 50% of the race. The normal points are determined based on your finishing position. And I'm actually trying to look up the amount of points.
Do you think I can show them on screen? Because I've got the points here. Here we go.
Yes, you can.
Okay, here we go. Switch it over to desktop mode. Make the text bigger.
I mean, I don't know how readable it will be on stream because, well, I mean, that site is not really... It's easily readable. I don't know if it will translate to stream so well.
Oh, I've lost it now. I've lost the points bit. Track surface,
It's
points. There
12.
we go. Sweet, okay. Let me pop this on the screen now. So, Here we go, points. That's better. Let me get rid of these overlays, I don't need these now. Pro streamer! Okay, so there's 3 divisions. And then we're in Division 2 out of the 3 divisions, so we're sort of like mid-split. And depending on your split, you get participation points if you finish more than 50% of the race, right?
Yes. I mean, it's literally the rule below it.
Yeah. Thank you, mate. It's early for me, it's late for you, somewhere in between. It would be nice. So yeah, if you're in Div 1, you get 50 points for just taking part in half the race. We got 30 points for finishing that race, and if it was in Div 3, it'd be 10 points. It's worth pointing out that every 2 rounds of the championship, all of the teams get assessed, and the best teams from each division... Is it 2? Is it 2 teams?
I don't know anymore since the Div 1 guys got moved to P2, so there are actually more guys moving than there were before. I'll actually check how many were moved to Div 3 last time.
Yeah, because the best, if you're in Div 2, you get promoted, and if you're in the bottom 3, out of the not out of the championship standings, but out of those 2 races previously, then you get relegated. So people can go up and down divisions. So the aim is to be really, really good in rounds 7 and 8. If we can nail it in the second to 2 last rounds, then we get bumped up to Div 1 for the Le Mans 24 hour. That's the aim, right?
Yes, maybe.
And the way the points work, so for every race apart from Le Mans, because Le Mans is the only 24-hour race, you get 30 for the win, 25 for second, 21st for third, 18th for 4th, 16th for 5th, 15th for 6th, 14th for 7th, 13th for 8th, 12th for 9th, 11th for 3rd. So we got 41 points in that round. That's not bad. And then in Le Mans it gets times by 1.5 and then rounded up. So I do actually have the standings. Da-da-da-da. Let me just drag that down here.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know how many will be moved. I can't find it anymore. Where does that put SMR us?
Let's have a look. So we keep scrolling down. We are, before this race, we were in 37th in the championship. Because
Wait, you knew?
Yeah. Oh, I've got it on the screen now. Because we had, let's have a look. We had 5 points, 6 points, and 3 points. So that would have been 15th, 14th, and 18th. So that's our races so far. And then we'll get 11 points extra. So we could make quite a jump in this. We might get into top 30. No, we won't get into top 30.
You need to remember that a lot of people that are above us also scored.
Yeah, so it's hard to say.
Champion scored less. I think that undercover car didn't score. The Caspian was, I think, the car in front. BHK finished behind. Williams is not even in our division anymore, so they will jump up because they'll get 50 points.
Yeah, it's hard to predict these things, so I think the best thing to do would be for everybody to check in next time we stream on the 13th of February, and I'll do it before we start so we can give a bit more championship positions. But that's how it works, though. And then I think just to give people an idea of the scale of the championship, I'm going to keep on scrolling down. There are 68 P2s taking part across all 3 divisions, and
That's the end of the session.
75 GTEs taking part across all 3 divisions. So what's that? 75 plus 68 is 150, 143, 142, 143. And then
Do that times 3 at least.
because there's at least 3 drivers per car. So we're dealing with some cars have 4. So we're dealing with nearly 500 drivers.
And that doesn't include engineers, people who make liveries, things like that.
Commentators,
Team managing,
organizers.
commentators,
Yeah,
organizers.
it's
Although the organization is done by Jimmy and then by volunteers from the community. So
yeah, it's crazy to think of the scale of this. And the fact that we're 37th out of 68 is not bad, considering we've had some absolutely horrible races so far this season.
Yeah.
And all the hypercars got booted down to LMP2 because all the there was like, what, 5 cars left or something?
Yeah, because yeah, basically what happened is one team quit, and then Jimmy wanted to make 2 other teams quit, and then you'd have so little amount of hypercars that, like, yeah, not gonna do it anymore.
So from now on, it's just LMP2 and GTE. So that's fair enough.
Well, until next season.
Speaking of things coming up multi-class, we've got a GT3 and TCR race in Race Room on Wednesday, the 2 hours of Dubai, to obviously mimic the race that took place this weekend. So that's going to be fun. So the multi-class racing isn't over yet. Front-wheel drive touring cars and GT3s at the same time. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be a fun one.
It's probably gonna feel the same as this with the speed difference.
And the TCRs burn through the tyres as well, that's the thing. I'll be driving the GT3 Audi, so yeah, if you're around for that potato, that'll be awesome. We'll see you in chat. Obviously not taking part in the race, it might be a little bit too early for you, but yeah, maybe see you in chat for that?
Hopefully. I honestly don't know even if I will be, but yeah, probably.
Depends on obviously real life and you know, education and all that kind of stuff, so...
Yes.
Alrighty. Well, it's been a pleasure, man. I think I really need to go to the toilet now, so I'm probably going to wrap this up pretty quick.
Yeah. It's been great, chat has been nice, and you've been driving amazing, so yeah. It's been fun. A lot of fun.
Thank you, man. Always a pleasure. Yeah, go and get some sleep.
I will do. I need... Jesus.
Alright, Yellow. See you soon, mate.
Bye-bye.
Sound muted.
Okay, let's put some music back on and wrap up this stream, because like I said, I am pretty desperately needing to go for a wee right now. That's the intro song. Let me think, what can we have? That one's a good one. No, don't let me play that one. And it has the sound of water in the background. Perfect. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. That was a hella stressful stream. Thank you for sticking with it all the way to the end. I really enjoyed that. We didn't bin it, we didn't crash, we brought it home. It was a lot darker than I was expecting, which made it a lot more difficult. But it was fun. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did as well. If you did, don't forget to leave the video a like. I'm going to be here for another minute or so while the stream wraps up, so say hi in chat. John Madden, you are a little bit late. Sorry, we've done the race. We've finished. It's over. It was 6 hours of NOLA and it's all done. I don't want to give you any spoilers, so if you don't want to hear any spoilers, if you don't want to, if you plan on going back to watch it, then mute your sound now. Okay, your sound's muted. Yellow started in 13th and did a stint at the start. Then Ossy got in the car, did 4 hours because he forgot to select me in the pits. So I only jumped in for the last hour and 20 minutes or so. And brought it home in 10th, so we gained 3 spots over the course of the race. No accidents, no nothing. The pace was alright once I got settled in, and lots of confidence. The next race is on the 13th of February at Indianapolis for a 6-hour race, or is it 8 hours? I can't remember. I'll post it on my Discord, I'll schedule it on YouTube. So if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, type into the chat !Discord, and that'll give you a link to my Discord server. And subscribe. Yeah, like I said, I've already subscribed. I've done all my shills now. Tuesday, Thunder with us and Sim Racing. Wednesday, Enduro and Race Room. That's coming up. And an iRacing video with Aidan Millwood either Sunday or Monday. I'm not too sure when that's going to be finished, because that's what I'm going to do after I've had some breakfast. I'm going to go and edit that video together. So, I'll catch you then, guys. Thanks again. You've been awesome. And that's it. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.